How do we leave the voices that are in our head behind, or the ghost memories of past traumas, or people who their words repeat over and over in our head, no matter how hard we try to move forward? Well, it's simple. If you think about the many worlds theory, and then you realize that time is not linear, that it's fluid and it's multiple all at the same time, past, present, future, all of the odds of probability of the different ways for it to turn out are all there, are all present, and are all your choice to step into that path, that mindset, that thought form. Then you can see where you need to heal, release, forgive, forget certain things that have happened in your past. Okay, maybe you can't actually change them, but you can change how you view them and how often you view them. You can step into this new timeline of reality, this new lenses to see with, if you will, like getting a new pair of glasses. You can see the path ahead of you much more clearly now. And you move toward that and you focus on that instead of focusing on all of those words that someone said to you, or all of those actions that someone took against you, or maybe even things that you've done yourself, illnesses that you could have. You move into this new path with your focus, your sight on this future outcome that is in agreement with your vibration and what you want and desire. And as you focus on that, the more you focus on it, the more emotional energy you build from it, the more excited you get, the more happy you get, the more grateful you get, the more healed you get. And you walk away from all of those past traumas, or those voices that echo in your head, or those little devils on your shoulder. You walk away from them because they can't possibly exist in the same time frequency or timeline that you're now on. They have to stay in the vibration that they belong in. And you're the one that chooses whether you go back there or not. You're the one that chooses whether you walk forward away from it to a new reality, a new timeline, a new vibration, a new thought form, a new set of eyes, and a new lens to look through. You choose that. And some would say, yes, it's easier to say than to do. If you can't control your thoughts, this is true. How strong is your will to control your thoughts? Do you allow your thoughts to eat you up inside? Or do you control your thoughts? Do you mind your thoughts? Or do you mine your thoughts? Sift them out. Don't let them stay. When people say control your thoughts, it doesn't mean that the thought does not occur. It means that you don't give it any focus or energy or time. And when you don't give it any focus, energy, or time, you're no longer on that timeline. It is just a vague memory of the past, an echo, a ripple in the water from the pebble that actually dropped. Nothing more, nothing less. So yes, it can be as easy as said. How strong is your will? How bad do you want it? Unfortunately, a lot of people don't have enough of that willpower until they are forced to change. And I say unfortunately, but then at the same time, it's also a lesson for you to see just how much you can take. Where is your breaking point? Where is your clear boundary within your own mind, body, and spirit? Where do you draw the line between the soul ruling the body or the mind? We all have our limits. We all have our breaking points. We all have our lessons to learn. There are no right or wrong answers, and there are no pass or fail. Because when you are ready to learn, that means that you are determined to succeed, determined to learn it, pass the test, and move on. We are the ones that set ourselves up for failure. We self-sabotage all the time. We just don't realize that we're doing it. It's easier to pass it off as this, that, or the other that keeps us in these things. But it's really just a mindset. Because where there's a will, there is a way. And we can move mountains. We can do so much if we learn to mine our thoughts and control them. Then we can learn to focus them in the right direction for proper, true manifestation of the reality that you choose and desire to have. No matter what that may be or look like to you. There are no limits except the ones that you impose upon yourself. This is a fact. This is a fact. This is not my opinion. This is not some new popular fad. This is a fact. And I'm going to prove it. Stay tuned.